What's up, guys? John here, Titan Talk Tuesday. Sorry, I'm trying to get my pump. All the gyms are closed, so you just have to wait till I get home, and we don't get out of here till late, so I got to get it when I can. And with all those gym videos out there from you guys posted on social media, you're motivating me more than ever. So thanks a lot for all you guys out there. I can't hate on you for it. Big things. So let's get into it. It's crazy outside. We all know we're all going through it as a community, as a country, as a world. So let's talk about the coronavirus or COVID-19. So this has been crazy for everybody. Nobody knows what to expect. Everybody's in hysteria. They're getting groceries. Toilet paper sold out. They're rationing toilet paper. Can you believe that? So it's been crazy out there. We're getting calls from all over the United States. We service all over the United States. So wherever you guys are at, if you guys, thank you. I appreciate it, bro. Thanks, Jay. So, what up, Warner Limo? How you doing, man? So, everybody out there, listen, we service nationwide. Now, we do hormone replacement therapy for males and females, medical weight loss, vitamin amino acid injectable therapies, rejuvenation detox, libido enhancers for males and females, and you can still get your blood work done anywhere in the country. All right, it's essential to know what's going on inside of your body. So, the labs are open. And don't worry about going to the labs and, people with, coronavirus there, because they're not doing swabs for coronavirus at LabCorp or Quest, okay? That's something that people have been calling about. Well, are they doing the testing there? Because I don't want to get sick. Guys, there's nothing you have to worry about as far as that goes. What's up, Scotty? AAA, how you doing, man? So at that point, you guys, don't be worried. We're going to get through this as a country. As a society, we will get through it. We just don't want this to crush our society or our economy either, because that could be very disrupting for many, many years to come, not weeks like we're doing right now. So don't worry about it, guys. If you guys are healthy, try to be the healthiest you possibly can, all right? Let's talk about Therapy of the Week. Therapy of the Week, Titan Complete. So this one is a very, very big choice with a lot of our patients. Why? Because it covers a wide spectrum of things that they want. Let's get into some of the components that Titan Complete has in it that may help you guys out. So first, let's talk about MIC. Methionine, acetylcholine, and choline, okay? So this helps process fats faster in the liver, all right? So it's going to help you as far as weight loss. It's going to help with a number of different things as far as you wanting to get some results. Combined with your B complex. B complex is great for energy. It also has B12 in it. So at that point, you'll have energy. It works with the nervous system. There's a lot of big bang for the buck there. Branched chain amino acids. There's only 3 branched chain amino acids. They're also essential amino acids. What are they? Leucine, isoleucine, and valine. These are great for you to get more lean muscle mass. They're great for not going into a catabolic effect. Right? All right. What up, Titan fam? How you guys doing? Thank you, Neil, Dwayne, Craig, Dave Hensley. How you doing? I appreciate it. Thank you guys for tuning in. So you got this, right? So if you have MIC, right, methionine, acetylcholine, choline, and that's like Lipo-C. That's what some of these clinics out there or places out there for weight loss have it. They only have Lipo-C. So what is Lipo-C? Lipo-C is a generic name made up. And basically, it's methionine, acetylcholine, and choline with like B12. So you're getting methionine, acetylcholine, choline. You're getting a full B complex with B12, the 3 branched chain amino acids, right? And they're great for a lot of different things. And you're getting L-carnitine. This is a huge combination of different ingredients, vitamins, and amino acids that will help you guys get results as fast as processing fats faster in the body for more weight loss. It'll give you good natural energy, right? From the B complex and the B12, branched chain amino acids. Also, essential amino acids. What that means is your body does not produce these essential amino acids. You have to get them from an outside source. Now, I tell everybody, yes, if you have the best nutrition and best diet on the planet, you could possibly get these things through your diet. But a lot of people lack this diet and lack this nutrition. So they don't get these essential amino acids, and especially at the rate or the assumption like they're consuming enough. At that point, the injectable version is the best form. And when you're taking the injectable version, like Titan Complete, that has all these things in it, you're getting the best transportation rate and the highest absorbency you can. Don't mess around. So if you guys are getting over-the-counter supplementation, your over-the-counter supplementation might not be providing you with the things that you need, or your body might not be able to absorb these things like it needs to or at the level it needs to. That's why the injectable version, IM intramuscular, that's what IM means, with a little insulin needle about this big, a baby insulin needle, can give you these things every day if you want. You can take it every other day. You're going to get these things at a great absorbency and the fastest transportation rate you can possible. Also, the other best thing about it is you can take this in the comfort of your own home. You can administer it to yourself, right? You can do it at your office or your house or wherever you're at. If you're isolated, you can do it at home, right by your bed or right in your house or in your kitchen or wherever you like to, just as long as it's a sterile environment. As far as you want to make sure that you're cleaning off the surface of where you're going to inject and clean off the top of the bottle, right? And you're good to go. You guys can have this at your fingertips, in your arsenal, in your house, especially right now with all you guys motivating me with those workouts, those home workouts. You know, are you guys getting the right supplementation you guys need? So at this point, this can help get those results that you guys are looking for more expedited, or it can help the body do what it needs to do. So that's another thing. Let's talk about stress and anxiety and immune function. So we know a lot of people are stressing out right now. People are anxious. People don't know, their job. They don't know what's going on at their house, in their city, when we're going to get back to normalcy. So the world going back to where it was. They're worried about a lot of different things, their family, themselves, their girlfriend, their wife, their husband. These things will cause your immune system to break down. The stress and anxiety that you may be having. Also, with the stress and anxiety, what also happens is cortisol levels, that's a hormone in your body, that's a stress hormone, can rise. This can cause immune deficiency or dysfunction basically in the immune system. It can also cause like fat deposits on your body to come in and your body really to break down. So you don't want this to happen to you. And I know it's hard watching the news, seeing all these different things, looking on Facebook and Instagram on these stories and timelines. Trust me, I go through it and I see the exact same thing you guys are seeing out there. So I want you guys to try to de-stress a little bit. There's a couple different ways that you guys can do this. One is you have a nice little workout in your house, right? Do a workout, do a home workout, do some push-ups, do some sit-ups. We also have workout programs for the home that we're going to supply you guys. We're shooting the videos for you tomorrow, so we'll have all custom ones for you guys. And you guys can see some of the different things that you might be missing. 2, you can meditate. Now, people are like, meditate, what do I do, close my eyes and hum? No. Listen, the best way to meditate is to really close your eyes and your brain, put yourself in a place where it's your most peaceful thought. Mine's on the beach, right? I can imagine myself on the beach, sitting in a chair, and I can literally feel the sand between my toes. And that's just in my mind. I can take it to another place, and this really will calm me down. Now, you guys might experience some of these things with blood pressure. So blood pressure usually rises when you're anxious or you're having problems. You're like, or it's called the white coat syndrome if you go in and see a doctor. Some people, when they go and see a doctor, they get their blood pressure ran on them and they have white coat syndrome, which means their blood pressure spikes. And at that point, the provider or the staff reads it, they're, oh my God, this guy's hypertensive or he has high blood pressure. So the best thing to do is, and this is what I do, is I will close my eyes and think about not what's going on there, but really put myself in that calming place. And literally your blood pressure will lower, your anxiety and stress should come down, it should be more peaceful, and you can really think a lot clearer that way. So this is some of the tips that I do that might help you guys out. So try not to stress about what's going on. Try to think about the positives that are going on in your life, or create positive things like you working out, getting healthier while you're doing this. This is an isolation for you guys to go to a health clinic of your own right in your space. So nobody can bother you. There's no excuses. There's no time limits or constraints. You guys can do it and not have to worry about these different things. So please, if you do have to stay isolated or, in your own spot or for, lockdown or shelter, whatever it is, take advantage of the time to get on the healthy track. Build your body. Build it from the inside out. And at that point, you guys will be healthier, you guys will be stronger, and you guys will get through this a lot better. I promise you. Because it's going to end one day or another. We just don't know when yet. We're hearing all these different things, Easter, this, months. Listen, take advantage, go day by day, and be the strongest possibly inner and outer you possibly can, okay? Build your fortress. What's up, guys, for everybody joining? Thank you. We were just talking about Titan Complete and some different meditation things or ways to lower stress or anxiety. If you have a backyard, you guys can go in the backyard. You guys can run around the backyard. If you guys got family, a kid, throw a football with them, baseball, something, right? Actually, I had my son go on the lanai. It's screened in. He dribbles basketball. I make him do it for half an hour a day. So he's getting some physical activity. If you're at home and you're not getting any physical activity, you're doing yourself a disfavor. Plus, try to eat the healthiest you possibly can right now. So, if you guys are making good meal choices, this is the key. Your source of food, look at it. If you guys are eating stuff with labels on it, make sure you look at the labels and know what you're taking in your body. And at that point, you guys will have a better body and it will perform a lot better for you guys and won't break down as hard or as fast, okay? So that's another thing you guys can do. How you guys doing? Join us in. Eric Topo, how you doing, man? Ready rock. Kyler. All right, so just a little bit of that. So stress and anxiety can cause immune deficiencies or breakdown. Make sure you guys are getting control of this as much as possible, okay? Home workouts we already talked about. I'm sure you guys, just like me, have been scrolling through your timelines and there's 1,000,001 videos out there of people working out, 25 push-up challenge, and all this stuff. Some people have been hating on this. Listen, I don't look at it as a negative thing. I look at it as a positive thing because at least they're doing something, or maybe they might help motivate somebody to do it that hasn't been doing it. Set the example. If I seen everybody on my timeline doing some sort of exercise instead of talking about myths, non-factual things, complaining, all these different things that are going on, it would probably be a better place and more positivity and less anxiety and stress going around the world. This hysteria is nuts, guys. We have a lot of different things out there that have been very terminal or fatal to people that we have not got as stressed or anxious about like this. One was opiate deaths. So opiate overdoses in our country is a rapid, it's an epidemic, pretty much. It's been for years. Luckily, it's been slowing down, but we still have a lot of number of deaths every day because of this, even during this coronavirus mess. Now, I understand this is very contagious. It's a serious thing, and I've said it's a serious thing for weeks now. I told people, don't take it lightly. But we have to look at the bigger picture, too. There are going to be deaths out there. All right, I have people that are affected by this already, that are family and friends. So those people out there that said, have you met anybody with the coronavirus or know anybody? I do. But I still look at the fact that, listen, we have to look at the bigger picture for everybody on the planet. And that's where I want you guys to take heed and think about it a little bit. Trust me, the things that have been incorporated during this time are awesome. Especially the washing of the hands, hand sanitizers, and people being more conscious about being cleaner with themselves. I used to remember going to the bathroom, washing my hands, and seeing the guys next to me just walk right out. And, that's kind of like, all right, so if they weren't doing it then, are they going to do it now? I think everybody's got the point, or everybody's probably scared enough, or everybody's been knocked in their head that they should be doing this, right? And the social distancing. So the social distancing is a whole different thing. Never heard about social distancing in my life. So at this point, this is the first time. And basically that means being spread apart, right? Now, social distancing, will this affect our future of our population? And what I mean by this is that before the coronavirus outbreak, our country was more like spread apart in the social distancing than I think than ever. And what I mean by that is people were going back and forth on political parties and fighting and stuff like that. And that was distancing people, right? And now we have social distancing where you actually have to be physically away from people. So is this going to spread our population or tear our population apart even more? You got friends, you got family that are worried about coming in contact with you, and it's not because they're scared. Well, they are scared, some of them, but someone could be getting sick and they have no idea. We don't know who the carrier is. It's invisible. It's an invisible enemy. My mom came over today. She's like 7 years old. She's got a mask on. She's got gloves. I'm like, I didn't want to give her a hug. We went to go give each other a hug. I'm like, oh, Mom, I just want to make sure that, everything's going to be all right and you're going to be safe. And I love my mom, and I just want to make sure that she's healthy, and I'm sure you guys do too. But it does scare me too a little bit. Maybe when we get over this coronavirus thing, things can go back to normal. I'm praying and hope that's what happens. I just don't know. I mean, is this coronavirus going to happen every year, or it's not going to go away? Or is people going to catch us every year? Or we're going to have to go through this every year? Who knows? But at this point, we need to take it day by day, see what's going on, and really plan for the future, because things could be affecting our future for our kids, for our grandkids, and future generations to come. So hopefully we find an end to this madness, and hopefully there's a cure that comes on soon. I'm praying on that, right? Hand sanitizer. So hand sanitizer and toilet paper have been like gold, right? Those things are like, I mean, they're the ultimate right now. I mean, washing hands and all that are great, but people are looking for hand sanitizer and toilet paper. So toilet paper, I guess, is being rationed out at the grocery stores to like 12 roll things at a time. I know they have lines at supermarkets. I've never seen this before. This is crazy. Even here in Florida, we deal with hurricanes here, and usually water goes first, flashlights, batteries. These are kind of essential things just in case. Because think about it, between water and food, what do you need more? You will live more with water than you will with food, right? You can go longer period of time drinking water than you can with food. But these are both essential things. Toilet paper, not that much. I guess everybody has to wipe their butt, right? But now these people are getting duvets and all these different things. The bigots or bidgets or whatever the heck they're called that you add on. Bidets, right? Bidet. But there's an actual company that's like Bidgets or something like that. I don't know. Bidets. So if you guys need it, get it, right? Which should go on Good Morning America. Yes, Good Morning America for sure. We need to wake up a little bit. It just is what it is. What do we got? What age do you recommend getting blood work? All right, so any age over the age of 21, I'd really recommend it. Now, here's where it really comes into play. If there's symptoms going on. So if you're tired, if you're depressed, right? If you're doing a workout and you're doing the diet and you're hitting a plateau and you just don't know what's going on, you're not seeing results, right? If you're having sleeping problems, if you're having libido issues, concentration problems, these are some of the things that you should be looking at to get blood tested for. And if there's any other issues going on, right? So if you feel, short of breath, this could be a different thing. If you're feeling like lightheaded some days, this could be a different thing, because A1C levels go unchecked there. That's your sugar levels over 3 months. If that's high, you should be checking that, making sure that's good, because when you have high sugar levels over long periods, extended of time, this is a slow killer, right? It's a silent killer, and this could do damage to your kidneys. It could do damage to the body. It kills off cells in the body, deteriorates. So you could be having issues there. Hormones, you should look at those too, just to make sure they're all in check. We have endocrine disrupting chemicals in our environment and that we put on our body, or we might be intaking, that can be messing with some of these hormones in your body, which could be causing some of the problems or symptoms or health issues that you may be having. So that's why I preach blood work. I preach blood work at least 2 times a year, just to make sure. Now, there's basic blood work and there's more in-depth blood work. Usually basic blood work, when you go into your primary care and they test liver, kidneys, electrolytes, if you're a guy, maybe prostate, maybe cholesterol levels, right? And once in a while, maybe thyroid. It just all depends on what you tell the doctor. But those are basic panels. You want to go more in depth. That's when I start talking about hemoglobin A1C. That's an average sugar level over 3 months. It doesn't matter if you fast or not. It's going to give you the right information to look at to see if you're pre-diabetic, you're diabetic, or where you're trending to be. Now, you also want to look at hormones. When you look at hormones, for males and females, you're going to want to look at free and total testosterone levels, right? Because total testosterone is like what's in your reservoir, and free testosterone is what's pulling from that reservoir. Both should be optimal, right? That's one thing you should look at. And with those levels, especially for a male, like LabCorp, a reference range is a normal range from 216 to 946 for a male that's 18 to 59 years old. That is a huge range. Now, if you're 59 years old and you're at 300, okay, you're on the low end. You're on the bottom low end. You're normal, but it's bottom of the low end. If you're a 21-year-old and you're at a 300, you're still within normal range to a general practitioner or doctor, But you're at the bottom of the barrel, and you should not be at that level. You shouldn't have these symptoms at 21 or 22 years old, even 23, 30, whatever it may be. 59, every year you're going to decrease in testosterone levels. So if you're 59, you probably lived a good life and had pretty good levels if you haven't had symptoms your whole life. So at that point, you'll probably need a replacement. If you're a younger adult, male and female, because females have the lower end too, this is where the issue is and where you want to optimize and get it to the higher end of the scale and get symptom relief. It's not all about numbers, but it's how you feel. So these things you should take together. Your physician, practitioner, medical provider, they should correlate these two numbers or these two things to really see how you're feeling and get you to a better level. Now, you also want to check estradiol as a male, right? This could cause different effects, especially if you're on testosterone or hormone replacement therapy. The reason is we know that testosterone is going to aromatize into estrogen and DHT, which is dihydrotestosterone. And you don't want to have the estradiol level too high. This could cause water retention, irritability, possible gynecomastia, right? This causes that short temper. It's not testosterone that causes roid rage. It's really estrogen levels being too high. And at that point, that's where you really want to make sure that you're dialed in on your therapy. Also, we want to look at progesterone levels. We want to look at IGF-1 levels. That's insulin growth factor 1. That's what growth hormone turns into in the liver, in your body, and gives you all the great effects of growth hormone. IGF-1 is what you want to test. B12 levels, it's essential. You don't want to be anemic. You don't want to have low B12 levels. This could be causing you to be tired or some other issues in the body. For females, you also want to look at total estrogen levels. There's a couple different estrogens in the bodies of males and females. So there's things that you want to test that are different from males to females. Also, DHEA for females, you can test it as a male, but usually with testosterone hormone replacement therapy, it usually rises with testosterone levels. So you don't want to overdo it either. If they're naturally coming up, they're good, then leave them alone and don't overcompensate. For females, testosterone usually raises their DHEA as well. Sometimes it doesn't. Now, usually with females, you usually get the spike in testosterone. You don't want to just add on the DHEA right away. This could cause breakouts, and at that point, you might be feeling this. Usually women do not want to have breakouts. Guys don't either, but women are more in tune to what their face looks like, and they don't want to have to cover it with makeup, and they haven't had this problem before. So these are just some of the things you guys should look at, right? All right, next question. Happy you all are putting out positive messages. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate it, man. We're trying. You guys got to be positive. Hydrochloroquine. Craig brought it up. So they're using this in a couple different states right now with this breakout because of what's happening in New York especially. So we'll see what's going on with that. What's up, Titan family? Thank you, Christine. Nice to see you. I appreciate it. Our love in Cali, and our hearts go out to the Cali and all around the country that is going through this. Bottom of the barrel is never good. That is exactly correct. Archie, you never want to be bottom of the barrel, especially hormones. You will feel this, I promise you. It will affect your daily and quality of life. That's one thing you need to take in perspective. Your quality of life and feeling good every day. Now listen, we might not feel the 110% every day because you might be tired or going through some different things. But you should feel good majority of your days. 80% I would say at least, right? And if you're going through depression, this could be hormone deficiencies that is causing the depression. If you are on SSRIs, and those are antidepressants, these can cause hormone deficiencies, especially in testosterone. So you want to make sure you're checking these levels and make sure you're getting to the root of the problem. It's not putting a Band-Aid over a bleeding wound. Usually, guys that go in for symptoms of low testosterone have depression. They have low libido. Their concentration sucks. Energy sucks. What happens? Those doctors or medical providers usually do not test for testosterone, or if they do and you come back normal, but you're on the bottom of the barrel, you're going to probably get an antidepressant or Viagra or Cialis to cover up the bleeding wound with a bandage instead of fixing that problem at the root. So that is the main thing. Fix the problem at the root of the cause. Don't just try to put a bandage over it and be like, well, this works, I guess. I'm not having as many effects or side effects, so this is what it is. A lot of those drugs can cause negative side effects that you're going to have to take more medication for to fix. So get to the root of the problem. All right. When on TRT, how often would you suggest having a blood panel done, check levels? So we do it usually every 6 months, right? So when you're on HRT or TRT, it's usually every 6 months. Now, if you're going on a standard, like you're going on the dose from your provider, whatever it is, and you're not feeling good in the first 2 or 3 weeks, you might want to get retested on some of those different levels. If you're getting negative side effects. So if you go on hormone replacement therapy and you're going to a doctor that does not prescribe you an estrogen blocker per se, right? Or you don't believe in them, or somebody told you shouldn't take estrogen blockers, I've heard it all. Listen, and that spikes. Prolactin can raise too as well. You can get nipple sensitivity, and at that point, you might need other medications to fix those problems. So it can be every 3 to 6 months. That's what we usually do here. And like I said, if there's a problem, you should contact your medical provider right away and see what blood test they want you to go in for. You don't have to do a full panel again, but there's certain tests that they can test you for to find out what the issue is and fix the issue. Some people need a little bit more or less of estrogen blockers or aromatase inhibitors. Some people need a little bit more or less of testosterone. These are things that you need to dial in because everybody's different. So when you get your perfect dose and you're dialed in, you'll be set, smooth sailing. Get to that point. It shouldn't take years to dial you in. I've seen this too where people say, I'm on CRT or HRT for years and I'm still not dialed in. That's not right. I don't think that's right. Usually patients of ours, first couple of months, man, they get dialed in and they're good to go. And unless they mess with the regimen, like they're not taking it consistently, or their buddy down the street or in a forum tells them, lower your dose, raise your dose, do this, do that, and you're listening to them, you're going to cause issues possibly with your body and your treatment. The best thing is talk to your medical provider and staff. If they don't listen to you or you're still not getting results, call Titan Medical Center. We'll help you out. You guys can call or text 727-389-3220. We're going to be here for you guys. That's another thing. We're doing primary care now through telemedicine. Not only can we do hormone replacement therapy, medical weight loss, libido enhancers, amino injectables with vitamin injectables, rejuvenation detox, now primary care. If you guys are sick, you guys can do the visit via telemedicine. If you need your blood pressure medicine, cholesterol medicine, and you don't want to leave your house because you're in isolation or problems out there, you guys can call Titan Medical Center. We can help you guys out. And the pharmacies will ship directly to your house. So if you're in isolation or you don't want to go outside, you guys can do the visit inside your house on your Apple iPhone, through Skype, your computer, your tablet, and the pharmacy is going to ship directly to your doorstep without you guys having to come in contact with anybody. So this is the best possible option for you guys out there. And we're laying it all on the table for you guys. We want to make sure that we take care of everybody. Our patients, new patients, old patients, everybody alike, because we're all in this together, right? So that's a good one. Wow, that's exactly what they did to me. See, Coach John, listen, the reason that I know these things and I'm telling you guys these things is because we've been in business for 8 years. Sharice has been in medical field for what, I think 14 or 15 now. I've been in this field for about 10, and I've seen it all and heard it all, and that's the most common response. And that's what they do. And I hear these things and I use them as examples because you guys, can associate with. You guys are like, man, like this is what happened to me, or this is what's going on. You nailed it right on the head, John. This is why. Because a lot of patients have been in your position and they went through this. And until they come to Titan Medical Center, some are still broke. And they're like, man, can you fix me? Or, they're really like, kind of timid about it, or they don't know what to expect, or we get a black eye from some places because they're not doing things correctly, or they're doing wrong for the patient, or it's cookie cuttered all the way across. You get this, you get this, you get this, the exact same thing. That's not what it's about. It should be like personalized medication and regimens for patients. Every patient could be different. Some patients could be the same, but we have to look at all these different factors: medical history, health history, your symptoms, your goals, what's going on in blood work. These things will nail it right on the head, and this will help us, our medical providers, determine what's the best regimen for you guys. Best decision I've ever made for See, Mac Veers, thank you guys. I appreciate that. So him coming along with Titan, that's awesome. Mark Neal, you guys are the best. I can't tell you how much your therapies have changed my life at home and in the gym. Best decision I ever made. Just started the workout program and diet plan only 2 days in, but it's easy to follow and workouts are great. Awesome. So Mark Neal, that's awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for telling us these stories. You guys, if you guys are on Instagram, our Facebook is blowing up with these different, I don't know what to call them. I mean, basically these guys' results and kind of what they went through. They're testimonials. Thank you. Oh, man, that's awesome. So let me know, Mark. We have workout programs and diet programs for you guys. So people always ask me, like, listen, John, what do you eat? What do we do? How do I train? What do I do? So what did we do? We made up an awesome system for you guys. So if you have any questions about diet or what you should be doing on a training program, all you have to do is go to titanmedicalfitness.com. You guys can sign up for programs. We did a 12-week program, which would give you a diet, so all your meals you should be having, what should be in the meal, the macro laid out, like macros. So it basically tells you step by step of what you should make, how you should eat it, when you should eat it, and all these good things. Now, complemented with a training program. So these training programs break down awesome programs. So if you're trying to cut, if you're trying to put on lean body mass, if you're trying to do a general workout, these things will be there for you, plus the training videos with me showing you guys how to do the exercises and what you should be doing, how many reps. All this is laid out for you guys. So it's right there for you guys at your fingertips. We're also starting monthly programs. So at that point, you guys can set up for monthly programs, see how the month goes, and then go on to the next, right? You guys can try it. It's awesome. It's gotten a lot of people a lot of great results. Mark, thank you guys for signing up and trusting us with that. Let me know how it goes, or if you have any questions or concerns. That's another thing. We're here for you guys. Call, text, email. Almost 24/7 Titan Medical Center has somebody for you. And usually after hours, me and Cherise have the phone, and we're looking exactly what's going on in case patients are out there and they need help. Because that's what it should be about. You guys should have somebody ready to go for you guys. If it's good, if it's bad, we're here for you guys. We want to make sure you guys are comfortable. We want to make sure that we're giving you the best possible concierge medicine you guys can get. And that's what Titan Medical Center is all about. First-class service with first-class therapies. We stay cutting edge on our therapies. We lay it out for you guys. We tell you guys what would be the best, right? What's going to work the best. And we have a lot of different things that other places don't have, especially primary care doctors. You know, that's one big thing. You know, it's always about Western medications and putting these different medications that cause negative side effects. You know, if you can handle it more naturally, like glutathione, and I just bring this up for an example because it's an immune system booster, right? It helps with inflammation in the body. So if you have, you have arthritis or things like this, it's going to help there. If you have a fatty liver, a lot of people go to the doctor and they get their blood test and their liver enzymes are high. This can help bring those liver enzymes down, low, and you want your liver to work the best it possibly can. The reason is because it's your filter to your body. Everything you're taking in, all these oral supplements, everything in is getting processed through the liver. So at that point, you want it to work the best it possibly can so it can help your body in performing and give you the results, and so it doesn't break down, right? You don't want it breaking down. You want it to work the best, optimal results, man. I mean, I can't hit on that the most or even more than I am. So that's really key, right? All right, so we already talked about social distancing. Good watches on Netflix. So since we've been home on the weekends, our events have pretty much got canceled. We do usually 2 events every weekend, and we've kind of been bored. We've been staying at home, hanging out with Pete, chilling out, but we've been watching some Netflix. So Netflix was really good, especially me, because I'm in Tampa. I was watching The Tiger King. And if you guys haven't seen it, it's about these guys and people around the country that have exotic animals. But Tiger King was this guy out of Oklahoma, and he had he had these problems basically for years with the owner of Big Cat Rescue. So I don't want to put all the series out there for you guys, but it's a really good watch, and it really does bring up a lot of good points on both sides because it really does cover a lot of different things that you guys might not know about or might find interesting. It was definitely entertaining to me. So check it out. If you guys haven't checked it out on Netflix, Tiger King, especially if you're in the Tampa or Florida area and you know about Big Cat Rescue, this kind of involves a little bit about it. It gives you some background on the owner there. A lot of different things I didn't know, and you guys might think that's pretty interesting. So check it out. Tiger King on Netflix, definitely entertaining. Definitely had my attention. You guys, I think, will get a kick out of it, right? And let me know what you think about it. All right, blood testing. So you can still go in for blood testing now through LabCorp request, no matter where you're at. They're not doing COVID-19 swabs or testing at these patient service centers. Okay? So you don't have to worry about being around a whole bunch of sick people. Now, if you're worried about it, you can always go in there and you can schedule an appointment, go right in, do your blood work. This is what I'm trying to get at. We're going to do the discount rollout. So, males, if you want to get your blood tested, usually it's $200. Even with the discount, it was $150. We're lowering it to $130. So males, $130, full panel of our blood work. Females, it's going down to $200. It usually is $300. There's more tests on your panel, and that's why it's a little bit more. I'm going to incorporate this discount until the end of this coronavirus garbage. I want you guys to be free to get tested, save you guys some money because I want to help you guys out as much as possible. If you're still scared about going to the lab, but you want to take advantage of the blood count discount, the blood work discount, you guys can buy it now, and it's good for as long as Titan Medical Center is open. As long as there's a Titan Medical Center, and we've been around for 8 years, so you guys are going to be good, I promise you. It will be there for you guys. So if we get over this in a month and you're comfortable with going to the lab then, you'll have your slip and ready to go right in whenever you want. You don't have to set an appointment. You can walk right into these patient service centers and actually get your blood drawn, okay? And this brings me to another thing. And I didn't have on my schedule to talk about today, but I'm going to bring it up. So I see like they have these lockdowns and stuff like that. And with these lockdowns, people don't want to go outside. Now, what's happened is there's been a shortage in blood donations. So they don't want you to go outside to do anything else, but they do want you to give blood donations. So if you are there, you could possibly give a blood donation another time, or at that time, it's not going to really be good if you do blood work and then do a blood donation because that's a lot of blood coming out of you. So at that point, you guys can schedule a blood donation, but I do want to bring it up because we don't want blood shortages either in our nation. We want to make sure that those people that are sick and that need blood transfusions have the blood on hand. So just keep it in your mind to help somebody out that way possibly if you need to, and that's a good thing to do. So I want to bring up blood donations, right? Because some people need blood donations. And even guys, so if you're on testosterone replacement therapy, and it's a good thing to get blood donations at least 2 times a year. It's like servicing your body, like an oil change. Because hemoglobin, hematocrit, and red blood cell count can rise. And if those things rise and stay risen too long, your blood gets thick, right? And it gets hard to move throughout the body. And that's what causes, strokes, blood clots. You don't want DVTs. You'll be on medications just for that if you get that. So you don't want that to happen. So be preventative. The whole point of Titan Medical Center was to be preventative. Make sure you're fixing things or repairing things before they totally break down on you. You want to make sure you're getting to your body and getting this preventative in there. Now, immune system boosting, that's a whole different conversation. You guys should definitely be preventative about that right now. Don't wait till you get sick to be preventative. Pump your body full of as much antioxidants as possible. That means through your eating habits, fruits, vegetables. These are great antioxidants. Injectable therapies through Titan Medical Center. We offer glutathione, injectable vitamin C, thymosin alpha 1, right? Vitamin D is another good one. The only thing is with vitamin D, you would need a blood test because vitamin D can be toxic if you take too much of it. It's fat soluble and not water soluble, okay? That means with water soluble, like vitamins like B12, B complex, vitamin C, all these things you can excrete through the body, right? They're water soluble, where vitamin D can stay in your system longer. So you don't want that to be toxic to the body either, because that could be unhealthy to you guys. So I want to make sure. Now, if you're in the Tampa area, IVs, these have been a game changer with a lot of patients and people around the area. wanting to build up immune function, wanting more energy, wanting to be preventative, even weight loss combinations or PMS therapy combinations we have here at Titan Medical Center that we can help you guys with. So these are things that can help you guys that I want to bring to your attention. Injectable versus oral. This is a question I get all the time. Through oral supplementation, if it's a vitamin, you're only probably going to get 10 to 20% bioavailability. That means it's going to break down in your gastro tract. You're not going to absorb everything. Now, you have to trust that that supplement is what it says it is too, because we have known that in the supplement industry, they're not regulated as hard. People are throwing garbage in there. It's not what's on the label is not what's in the bottle. So you guys got to make sure. Now, with the injectable version, it's fastest transportation rate, highest absorbency. You're talking about up to 70-80% absorbency, maybe even higher. So you're getting the best bang for your buck. You know what you're getting. It's coming prescribed from a U.S. licensed pharmacy, right? Prescribed in your name, where you guys can do it daily, every other day, however you want. And you can cut down on some of those garbage powders that you're drinking. I know people tell me all the time, John, I love this route and way that you guys are doing it and what I can do, because, man, I hated drinking this powder that tasted like this and this powder that tasted like that and mixing it. And then I had stomach problems. I had to go to the bathroom. I didn't feel good afterward. I felt nauseous. Not good feelings. With these injectables, you won't feel like that. You won't have the nausea. You won't have the stomach and the upset tummy, okay? You guys will get the best version of it the best possible way. So that's the difference between injectable versus oral. Way better than doing injectable. Way better than oral, okay? And that's a proven fact. People always ask me about scientific. Well, it's a scientific fact, okay? You're going to get higher absorbency. What happened to our call, bro? Sorry, Jay. I'm sorry. I apologize. You can call me back. I mean, we have been swamped and slammed here. We have patients all around the United States. People are freaking out, okay? People need our help and service. So we have been to the grind, our staff, to like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. And I know that's usually like a normal thing with us, but we've been on double time, all right? So I apologize. If I haven't got back to you, please call me, let me know, and we'll get on the phone. Does testosterone lower your immune system? No. So low testosterone can mess with your immune function. So if you have low testosterone, that could compromise immune function, right? It compromises a lot of different things in the health, right? Sugar levels, cholesterol levels. And there's a lot of different things. So we also know that testosterone helps with cardiovascular, right? It can actually help the heart. And the old myth was it's going to do damage to you. It's going to cause these cancers. That's not true. These are all myths. And these are out there now. So there's scientific proof out there. There's awesome studies on this stuff. Does a Hercules potion help your immune system? So one good thing in Hercules potion is lysine. So lysine is an immune system booster. That's a great one, right? In combination with the NAC, that is a precursor to glutathione, N-acetylcysteine. So that's what NAC stands for. Those are two good components in Hercules potion. Now, you combine the arginine and the L-citrulline, which are vasodilators. They help blood flow. That's also good for the heart. So these different things in Hercules potion will help. Ornithine is an anti-fatigue amino acid. So you guys can be doing workouts a lot longer, more stressful activity, right? L-carnitine is good for blood flow and weight loss. It's in there. You've got proline, which is a collagen-based amino acid. It's good for joints and lubrication. You know, so there's some different things in there. But lysine and the NAC and the Hercules potion are great for immune function. I meant to say, does testosterone shots lower your immune system? No. So testosterone shots do not lower immune function or your immune system. Having a good testosterone level, an optimal testosterone level, is going to help the body all the way around. So you're not going to have any immune deficiencies because of testosterone replacement therapy. Having low testosterone can cause different health issues, right? And that could be with the immune function possibly. So that's one thing, Dwayne. Good questions, though. I appreciate you bringing those up, man. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. Titan Talk Tuesday, every Tuesday, 6 p.m. crisis or no crisis, I'm coming to you guys live. I promise you. Even if I was in my deathbed, I'm coming to you guys live. I want to bring you guys the truth. I want to give you guys helpful therapies, bring you guys good tips, things that will help you guys out in day to day and may help your health or lifestyle. So that's what I'm all here for. So please, if you guys got questions, concerns, bring them up to me. I'll answer them live for you guys. All right, so the Titan programs we talked about too as well. Sign up at titanmedicalfitness.com or going to the website and going to the tab on top. You guys can see these different programs that lines up your diet and training programs, and it will customize these programs for you guys, laying everything out. So if you don't know anything about diets, you don't know anything about training, or let's say you do and you want to get on track with something, we can help you out. And combined with our therapies, like Mark Neal's doing, these are going to give you expedited results. You're going to be healthier, you're going to be stronger, and you're going to perform a heck of a lot better. Plus, you're going to get a routine of eating better, and you're going to learn something. So even after the 12 weeks, let's say you don't want to do the program, you know some of the diets you do. You know some of the meals you should be eating. You know your training function. It's ultimately going to give you guys knowledge, and knowledge is power. All the way around, no matter what, knowledge and information is power. So get as much as possible. Read every day. Go on the internet. Find credible sources of things. Educate yourself. This is what you guys should be doing, especially in lockdown or this shutdown thing that's going on. Educate yourself. Make your mind stronger. Make your body stronger and healthier all the way around. Okay, guys? Now, how about eating a lot of apples? So apples have their things, right? And they have fiber, help you go to the bathroom and all this. So there's some different things in apples. Look at some different fruits though, right? Look at grapes, look at pineapples. You really want to spread it out in your variety of some of the fruits and vegetables that you guys are eating. And that's really key, getting a little bit of variety in there. Now you might not like everything. I'm one of those people that, like my diet is very strict as far as I only like to eat so many things or so many different things. Whether, for my meats, it's steak, it's chicken. I'll eat some white rice, potatoes, some pastas. With my fruit, though, this is what I've been This is my kick, what I've been on. I've been eating a lot of pears, a lot of green apples. I love apples. Green grapes, I love those. Pineapple, because it's great for congestion and all that stuff. So these are some of the different things that I'm eating. Strawberries are really good. Those are really high in antioxidants. So if you get blackberries, those are good. Man, I've been mixing them up, man. You could, raspberries are good. You can actually put them in a blender, add a little bit of just 100% like juice. Maybe it's a little orange juice, not a lot, because you don't want a whole bunch of sugar from that, right? But if you add a little bit in there, it'll give it a little bit of different flavor, and you guys can drink that down and make your own smoothies at home, man. I mean, that's awesome. My kids love it. So if you have kids at home, right, or a wife that really doesn't want to be healthy, or a husband, you guys can mix this up, and it's going to taste really, really good. I promise you guys. So try it out. See what you guys are at. Levels are through the roof. Love you, bro. Awesome. So we want Tommy. I hope you guys are all performing at your very best or feeling your very best right now, especially if you're on Titan Medical Center therapies. And this is what I think has made us successful to this day. We really do care about our patients, and we care about their results. And their health comes number one priority. So we just don't give patients what they want. So I want this, I want that. Listen, what's going to be the best for you? And that's where our medical providers and staff really do care about what's going to be best for you, and that's what we provide. So that's really where our difference is between a lot of different places out there. There's some place we can just pick and choose. I want this, and that. That might not be the best route for you. It might not be the best for your health, and that's what you really need to take in consideration, because health should be number one priority across the board. Feeling good, day to day, quality of life, performing better. That means in the bedroom, that means at work, that means in your workouts. This is where the performance aspect comes into play. It's not just an athlete doing sports. It's day to day. And it could be at your job. If you're more in tune, you have energy, and your concentration's on point, you will do better. And you'll excel at your job, which will then help quality of life too as well. Okay? So just take these things in consideration, and maybe it will help you guys out. If you guys want our help in any of these different functions, as far as hormone replacement therapy, medical weight loss, vitamin amino acid injectable therapies, rejuvenation detox, libido enhancers for males and females. So if you're stuck at home, you're isolated with your partner, and you want to perform your very best, you guys can get these libido enhancers for males and females. We have things that are vascular, like as far as stimulating the vascular system, so blood flow for erections or sensitivity for guys and girls. For guys, we actually have one that will, if you're a premature ejaculator or you orgasm too soon or would like to extend that orgasm, we actually have a therapy now that will give you an awesome erection and will extend the life of your orgasm as far as not coming so quick or not going so quick, right? For females and males, we also have a libido enhancer that works on the nervous system, the central nervous system, and it's actually FDA approved. So at that point, you guys can use these together and have the best possible time, maybe at home or spending these days together and just exploring each other. So it's really, really cool. So at that point, listen, there's no better, if you guys got to sit at home, you have nothing better to do, you guys can work out, or you guys can use these libido enhancers to work out in the bedroom, however you want to do it, right? So I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. All right, Titan TV show, our Titan Medical Health and Lifestyle show, which I need to post this last week's on social media for you guys. They're all out of state to see it. It was awesome. But this week was awesome because we did 11 a.m. and it's every 11 a.m. every Sunday, ABC, Titan Medical Health and Lifestyle show. They actually put our show on at 2 p.m. to this last Sunday, prime time. Couldn't believe it. It's been awesome. So I've been getting a lot of great feedback from this, especially the Cupid's Corner, which is like a relationship type segment with me and Cherise. Kind of give you guys tips, tricks to maybe reconnect, reignite your relationship, maybe do some things or maybe put some things in your mind that can help you guys or benefit you guys. So please, if you guys have any questions, concerns, you guys want us to talk about some different things, please bring them up. DM us, Instagram, Facebook, email us, please. If you need our help, like I said, just call or text 727-389-3220. If you guys are an old patient, new patient, and you want blood work, take advantage of this special. As long as you lock it in right now and pay for it on that price, it'll be good to go for the next time you want to go in. Whether it's a 6-month checkup for an old patient or a new patient wants to come on, or you just want to see what's going on. You guys can do this at your leisure. All I want you to do is just lock it in. I'm going to have this special going on for at least, a couple of days, maybe a week. We'll see how long. But take advantage of it while it lasts. All right, guys? I promise you, you guys don't want to miss out on it. So, I'm John from Titan. I appreciate all you guys tuning in. I'll see you guys this Friday, Titan Lifestyle with me and Big Drew. I'll see you guys on Sunday for the Titan Medical Health and Lifestyle Show. Next Tuesday, Titan Talk Tuesday with yours truly. I'll see you guys then. I appreciate you all tuning in. Thank you very much.